much.
Season 5. We have just 1 week left in the season.
See, that's what I like about the fitted legs. You get to keep a little mystery about what kicks you're wearing. They can be rare, they cannot be. They have no clue.
And your shoes can be a little quieter when you got something loud on top.
Exactly. But I don't got to tell you that, Mr. Fashion Cover Star.
Oh, man. I appreciate the fit. That was fire.
I told you, bro. I got you. I got the hookups.
Speaking of the hookups, I saw that shirt you put on Insta yesterday.
Yeah, you like that?
I do like that. Where'd you get that?
I'm going to keep that to myself. You can't get all this.
They know you as a ball player, but you should let them get to know you more as a person, too.
I hear that. Sometimes I just feel like there's so many options. I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
Do what speaks to you. I got a journalism background, so I've been trying to branch out into more media lately.
Yeah. I saw you got that C.J. McCullum show. I watched a few episodes. It's good stuff, bro. I like that.
I appreciate you subscribing, man. Appreciate that. But it could be anything. It doesn't have to be some big involved thing. Just let people see who you are, and they'll appreciate you more as a human being.
Not just as some guy who's there to entertain them.
Exactly. And you can make some more money on the side.
Cool, bro. I'll hit you up. Let's talk more about it. Yo, what up, Chris?
We got some intense runs today. Hope you're ready.
Take that when you get it, Donovan. Stay on him! Oh, come on! Beat up on him! Hey, yo, right here. I'm coming. Stay on him.
Yo, 40 got a 6 homies, kid about
You got him.
pots for real, bricks on it. Everything look like a big budget.
Way to go,
Yikes,
Hart.
like Greg, Big Debo, I'm a Chris Tucky. It's east to west, so we get ducky. Chris drip got my wrist flooded. Swag, but we never nap when we get one whip. Nasty whip.
Come around, come around.
Hating on us, couldn't afford a McNugget. Look, my lane green, I'm ring free for this, the money tree gang. Walkers, G season, sneezing in the wind, 6 COVID disease free and multitasking everything. Now SOBC, cleaning gas and on a one-on-one, smashing like a speed demon passing. And they mad. See, we winning, I'm gone, so pronto. Beyond LeBron, though. Buy the oxtail, my jersey like a poncho.
Who's guarding him?
Got something, but who got the bomb, though? When my bag opens up, that loud like a lawnmower in the field with the
Hey!
game around pressure. We ain't dropped no combos. Yikes, rap, what I play.
Look, my balls is moved to far in a lava pool. Never rushing any battles. To myself, chilling in shadows, thinking Raja Ghul. Until I see that drama on fuel waiting to light it up.
Who's
I'm
watching
mad as-
him?
I hate it here and I had enough. Rage escaping the cage, only with minor cuts. You want smoke? Well, go ahead, let me sign you up. It's Independence Day, the way that I'm fired up. Me and Ford breaking laws, so you can't ignore us. Making noise, your eyes open like Bobby Portis. Bad habits when I set it off, but like a maverick, I get the
Hey, yo, right here.
job done and jet off in a standoff.
What?
I swear. To us, well, that's a bad idea. Then it's drums and that's all year. And if your homies jumping in, then that's a yeah. Receipts to show, I never fear none. Don't need to be in your top 5, but I'm tier 1. Ask around, history shows that I'm fearsome. Hand glowing red, 623 with a fist.
Ball, ball! Yo, watch him! Front him! Hey, good board! Hey!
Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco.
Yo,
Saoco,
move
papi,
around.
saoco. Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco,
Stay here, stay
papi,
here.
saoco.
Pick up ball, pick up ball!
Cuando pone pela en el collar, te pipián, diferentes ya no son pela uno. Cuando los cubitos de hielo que no se guarda hielo, se congela uno. Cuando te de noche en el cielo y se acuerda de ti, yo todo eso cambió.
bombing that, Mitchell.
Yo me transformo, no mariposa, yo me transformo. Make-up de drag queen, yo me transformo. Lluvia de estrellas, yo me transformo. Pasa de vuelta, yo me transformo. Como salen, yo me transformo. Otra digo, yo me transformo. Soy todas las cosas, yo me transformo. Me dice que abro el mundo como una nuez. Soy una mujer, sé quién soy adentro, pero nunca se me olvida. Yo manejo, no me guía. El loco te loco, bebé. Kiki cuando te hablan, bebé. Un te voy a contar de bebé. La cadena vida, bebé. Como pavo de oro. Ese DJ que más, bebé. Tu cara te bebé. Si te vuelvo a besar, bebé. Cierra la pámpara, nada te puede parar.
Stay there.
Cierra la pámpara,
Up here, mismatch.
nada te puede parar. Y ya, el estilo, el estilo, el stylist, el estilo de la tijera. Y ya, cógela y córtala. 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 Y ya, cógela y córtala.
Keep bombing that, James. Come around. Flush it down. I got it. Hey, yo, right here.
Get your fight at the flight. Not a lot of really the life. We was just things light on all of my eyes wet for night. Not a leak to this Friday is like bet out this last on the flash for a day. I don't care what life. We come do this, then it gotta go right. Let me put this again. I really been stepping like all of my life. Just to eat for the night. To get right. Now we your bitch stay like shining my eyes. When the dude play like a young J. Right. If I speak to you, better speak to me now. Cause I'm really that bitch.
Get more.
Yeah, I'm really.
Come on. What's up, MP?
like buy-in from the standpoint of reciprocity.
I know, of course.
Well, if we can get the younger guys to run the team like our starter, the roster becomes more cohesive with any player. They're making the system tighter for everyone.
Okay, I'll have a chat and get him on board. An invitation to leadership can return to dividends.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So Thomas sitting on the bench. This is the group that Jack Vaughn has right now. Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. P.J. Washington is out there with Miller. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. And here's Porter. Pass to Bridges from 10 feet out. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Bridges got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nets. Ball, the pass to Mr. Moves. Misses the layup. Dinwiddie against Thompson. Porter looking it over, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Porter against Ball. Mr. Moves passes to Thompson. Here's Mr. Moves. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Bridges with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball, the pass to Mr. Moves. Dishes it to Miller. Here's Mr. Moves. No good on the three. And from undrafted in 2016 Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Ball with the bucket.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball, the pass to Mr. Moves. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bridges with the steal. Here's Porter. Finished off the break.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Left side, Porter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Mr. Moves. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Porter in the corner. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the pass to Bridges. Traps in the tray. Bridges got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Ball. Here's Mr. Moves. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Brooklyn leading by 11. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Ball. Charlotte has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Martin comes in for Thompson. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Both free throws good for Miller.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Simmons finds Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
There's a screen by Williams. Mr. Moves passes to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Jones against Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Over Martin. Thomas, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Mr. Moves. Offline with his 3.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Miller. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Brooklyn ahead, up 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to...
Substitutions for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Javonte Green. And Porter subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here is Porter. His last outing, 16 points for him. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. That one wide left. Hornets trail by 12. Washington out there with Thompson. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Mr. Moves in at the center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Mr. Moves in that last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He added 18 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high, that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Now here's Porter after the miss from Klay Thompson.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Porter. Following the bucket by the Hornets. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Charlotte has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Mr. Moves passes to Washington. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Here's Mr. Moves. Still scoreless. Jones, no luck.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Porter passes to Bridges. Over Jones. Bridges misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Klay Thompson. Porter against Ball. Outside, Porter. Driving inside. Shoots over Ball.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall, just like your analysis, Kenny.
Oh.
Just kidding, my buddy. You're the best, or at least top 30.
Top 30?
That's saying
Top
something.
30?
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Nets.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Porter in at the point guard. Dinwiddie for 3. A rebound by Washington. Hornets trail by 12. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Now here's Porter. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now Finney-Smith, just 4 to shoot. The Nets working the ball around now and stolen by Miller. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Mr. Moves from outside off the mark.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Porter against Ball. Pass to Mr. Moves. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Mr. Moves. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and of course CP3 is still going.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
I had a chance to look at the numbers for Mr. Moves. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 22 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Here's Claxton. He's got 8. To the paint. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Mr. Move. Mr. Move's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Dinwiddie against Thompson to the right side. Claxton finds Dinwiddie. The kick out to Porter. Tries it again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now, here is Miller, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. And Trey. Making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dinwiddie. Green comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bridges in for Kevin Porter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. Williams is out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Ball. And it's McGowan's in a 2-guard. Here's Mr. Moves. Back to Martin. They set the pick. McGowan's the pass to Mr. Moves. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Nets leading by 7. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And that one's good. Green.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's Ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Outside, Simmons. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Bridges at the elbow over Williams. And there's Bridges on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Nets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Mr. Moves. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball against Porter. Pass to Bridges. Over Miller. Bridges misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. 9-point game. Thompson finds Washington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
At the line for Charlotte, P.J. Washington. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Mr. Dinwiddie launches it. Rebounded by Mr. Move. Mr. Moves got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Ball in the corner. Puts it up from 15, and he gets the jumper to drop.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Porter against Ball. Dinwiddie outside. The shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. Hornets trail by 6. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Mr. Moves. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Claxton finds Dinwiddie, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Ball, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. And the third team.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Ball, the pass to Mr. Moves. There's a screen by Washington. Mr. Moves. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Short memory. On to the next one.
Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.